The Beast King is a minor antagonist from the manga/anime series One Punch Man. He is one of the bioengineered members of the House of Evolution and the second strongest member, after Carnage Kabuto. He, Armored Gorilla and others were sent to capture Saitama so that he could be used on Dr. Genus experiments. Beast King is the second of many kings mentioned in the series, the others being the Subterranean King, the Deep Sea King, the Ancient King, the Sky King, the King of the Underworld, anime only, the Second Sea King, the Monster King, and the Forest King. He is the only one of the kings to be mutated artificially by the House of Evolution instead of being the leader of a naturally occurring race of mysterious beings. He is also the only one of the kings who doesn't directly challenge the Hero Association and try to take over the surface of the earth.
Beast King confronts Saitama with the help of Ground Dragon. Uburi Saitama SO that they call avoid a fight. Beast King threatens Saitama. Escapes from the trap and asks Stain to apologize. Enraged, Beast King attacks Saitama with consecutive slashes, which Saitama easily avoids. During his rampage he ends killing two of his comrades, Sluggerous and Frogman, killing 10 weaklings and claiming that was the law of the jungle. Beast King powers himself up and launches an even fiercer barrage of slashes, but Saitama counters with his normal consecutive punches, which instantly pulverizes Beast King.
Despite the Beast King's brief appearance, Armored Gorilla stated that Genos wouldn't have been able to beat him, and Beast King himself was able to show off a couple of his powers and abilities when confronting with Saitama. These include immense strength. The Beast King has shown to possess immense strength. A single strike of his claws were enough to slice through a building into 3 pieces. Immense speed. The Beast King was briefly shown to be moving at high speed, especially his transformation. Power amplification. The Beast King appears to have a transformation when enraged. In this state, he is noticeably much larger and his strength is greatly amplified. It should be noted that he goes berserk in this form, and has no care for his surroundings. As a demon-level threat, Beast King was a powerful creature. Despite not harming Saitama, Beast King demonstrated immense strength, chiefly through murdering his teammates and inflicting massive collateral damage to the surrounding city block. He was also called the second strongest member of the House of Evolution by Armored Gorilla, who stated that Beast King could easily destroy Genos. A powerful flying slash with his claws, which was capable of cutting through stone and flesh across considerable distances, demolishing entire buildings in a single swipe. When enraged, Beast King gained considerable muscle mass. The Beast King appears to be a boastful, yet ignorant being, as shown when he still challenges Saitama to battle, even after witnessing him escape Ground Dragon's hole with no effort. Despite his ignorance, he was shown to have a bit of patience, as he waited for Saitama to clean up his belt before fighting him. Beast King spoke very loudly, roaring, and shouting constantly. He was confident in his power and became increasingly frustrated with Saitama's inexplicable strength and lack of fear. He was an arrogant individual as he boasted how he is the second strongest fighter of the House of Evolution. He had little regard for his fellow mutants, dismissing his killings of Sluggerous and Frogman as the law of the jungle. Despite that, in the anime, he is somewhat patient, willingly waiting for Saitama to clean the dirt from his clothes before fighting him. Beast King confronts Saitama with the help of Ground Dragon, who buries Saitama so that they could avoid a fight. Beast King threatens Saitama, who escapes from the trap and asks them to apologize. Enraged, Beast King attacks Saitama with consecutive slashes, which Saitama easily avoids. During his rampage he ends killing two of his comrades, Sludgerous and Frogman, calling them weaklings and claiming that was the law of the jungle. Beast King powers himself up and launches an even fiercer barrage of slashes, but Saitama counters with his normal consecutive punches, which instantly pulverizes Beast King. After witnessing Saitama instantly kill Mosquito Girl, Dr. Genus takes great interest in him as a human specimen, and sends Beast King, Armored Gorilla, Kamakiri, Ground Dragon, Frogman, and Sludgerous to abduct him for further research. In Characters, Mysterious Beings, House of Evolution, and 6 more. English. Beast King. Edit. Overview Image Gallery. Beast King. Anime. Manga. Webcomic. Anime. Characteristics. Race. Mutant. Gender. Male. Status. Deceased. Height. 700 centimeters, 22 foot 11 1/2 inch, 1. Abilities. Immense strength. Transformation. Shockwave generation. Weapons. Claws. Status. Level. Demon, 1. Affiliation. House of Evolution. Partners. Armored Gorilla. Kamakiri. Ground Dragon. Frogman. Sludgerous. Media. Webcomic debut. Chapter 8. Manga debut. Chapter 8. Anime debut. Episode 2. Japanese VA. Jiro Saito. English VA. George C. Cole. Beast King, Joe, was an artificial mutant created by Dr. Genus of the House of Evolution. He was the leader of Dr. Genus' strike force and was the second strongest creation of the House of Evolution, exceeded only by Carnage Kabuto. He was killed by Saitama. 2. Contents. 1 Appearance. 2 Personality. 3 Plot. 3.1 Introduction Saga. 3.1.1 House of Evolution Arc. 4 Abilities and Powers. 4.1 Physical Abilities. 4.2 Fighting Style. 5 Major Battles. 6 Trivia. 7 References. 8 Site Navigation. AD. Appearance. Beast King was a large, very muscular humanoid lion with a full mane and tail. His humanoid, 5-digit hands had sharp claws and padded 4-toed feet. He wore a black shirt, animal furs on his shoulders, and a leopard skin cloth around his waist, secured by heavy chains and a belt with a lion head buckle. There were bracelets on both his wrists and ankles and bracers on both biceps, which he breaks and shatters once enraged. Full appearance. Personality. Beast King spoke very loudly, roaring, and shouting constantly. He was confident in his power and became increasingly frustrated with Saitama's inexplicable strength and lack of fear. He was an arrogant individual as he boasted how he is the second strongest fighter of the House of Evolution. He had little regard for his fellow mutants, dismissing his killings of Sludgerous and Frogman as the law of the jungle. 3. Despite that, in the anime, he is somewhat patient, willingly waiting for Saitama to clean the dirt from his clothes before fighting him. Plot. Introduction Saga. House of Evolution Arc. After witnessing Saitama instantly kill Mosquito Girl, Dr. Genus takes great interest in him as a human specimen, and sends Beast King, Armored Gorilla, Kamakiri, Ground Dragon, Frogman, and Sludgerous to abduct him for further research. 4. Saitama kills Beast King with consecutive normal punches. Beast King is killed by Saitama. Saitama defeats Kamakiri, Frogman, and Sludgerous in a failed ambush, but is grabbed and rooted in concrete by Ground Dragon. While Armored Gorilla repels Genos, Beast King taunts Saitama, threatening to scratch out his eyes. Unfazed, Saitama casually frees himself, sending Beast King into a limb-cutting frenzy. He then accidentally kills Sludgerous and Frogman while trying to attack Saitama, but even after augmenting his strength, he is disemboweled by a flurry of punches from the bald hero. Beast King's death prompts Ground Dragon to flee and shatters Armored Gorilla's confidence, thus causing him to bargain with Genos and Saitama for his life. Sometime after his death, a flock of birds descends to pick at his entrails, causing them to sprout arms and become ravenous.